Let's take it to the streets. Show you the land of the free like you've never seen. Talking about undiscovered America. Undiscovered America. Undiscovered America. Oh! Undiscovered America.
Welcome to another sunny episode of Undiscovered America TV. I'm David Downing, your host, and today we're trading in our hiking boots and city maps for flip-flops and sunscreen as we embark on a journey to some of the most breathtaking beaches across America. From the wild and rugged coastlines of the Pacific Northwest to the sun-soaked shores of the Gulf Coast, America is home to a diverse array of beach destinations that cater to every type of traveler. Whether you're looking for a peaceful retreat, a surfing hot spot, or a tranquil family-friendly getaway, we've got you covered. So grab your shades, your SPF, and your sense of adventure because we're about to embark on a getaway to explore shores you've never seen and stories you've never heard. Whether you're dreaming of the perfect sunset or the thrill of riding the perfect wave, stay tuned with us as we explore the best of America's coastal treasure. It's time to hit the beach, Undiscovered America style. Let's get started. Welcome to Oceanside, California, where, as the very name suggests, the sun is shining, the sand is golden, and the beach is always calling your name. And make no mistake, the shoreline here is fun, fabulous, and oh so fantastic. Look, first up, we've got the legendary Pier Beach. This place is a surfer's playground where locals and even a few emboldened visitors catch waves year-round. Not a surfer, no prob, man, Pier Beach is perfect for a leisurely stroll, people watching, or simply soaking up the sun, California style. And the namesake pier itself is an attraction in its own right. Standing proud for over a century, the Oceanside Pier is the longest wooden pier on the West Coast, jutting some 2,000 feet straight out into the mighty Pacific. It's the perfect spot for a sunset walk, a bit of fishing, or just taking in the breathtaking ocean views. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some playful dolphins or sea lions frolicking in the water below. Next, we're heading over to Harbor Beach, the ultimate hub for water sports and family fun, including booking a scenic harbor cruise to take in the coastline. Whether you're in the mood for kayaking, paddleboarding, or just splashing around, this beach has it all. The harbor is also home to quaint shops, authentic seafood joints, perfect for a quick bite after a long day on the water. And if you need a break from the sun, head to the California Surf Museum and learn about the history of the official state sport, including a stunning collection of vintage surfboards. Farther down South Coast Highway, you'll find larger-than-life murals and more than a few worthy spots to sample local fare. So whether you're here for surfing, sunbathing, or a simple joy of a beachside retreat, Oceanside's beaches offer a little slice of paradise for everyone. So come for the sun, stay for the fun, and discover your new favorite beachside escape. Look, this episode underscores the importance of protecting our precious coastlines. From ensuring clean water to preserving dunes and promoting healthy ecosystems, we encourage everyone to pitch in to keep our planet's shores thriving for generations to come. So here we are today with Dr. Chad Nelson. He's with the Surfrider Foundation. Dr. Nelson, sir, how are you?
I'm doing great, David. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Listen, tell folks, what exactly is the Surfrider Foundation?
Sure. The Surfrider Foundation is a grassroots coastal and ocean conservation organization. We have 200 chapters and clubs all across the United States, and we protect clean water and healthy beaches, try to eliminate plastic pollution, and ensure beach access for all.
Man, I love the simplicity of it. I love your ability to describe, because a lot of times, conservation organizations have such a large charge, they really can't reduce it very quickly. So this started, I understand, some 40 years ago when four dudes were just hanging out on the beach. What's the genesis of it?
Yeah, so this is our 40th anniversary. We were founded in 1984 by an eclectic collection of guys. There was a pro surfer named Lance Carson, an aerospace engineer at JPL, the Jet Propulsion Lab, named Glenn Henning, and an environmentalist named Tom Pratt. And those guys were surfing at Malibu at Surfrider Beach, which is where we got our name. And Surfrider Beach was chronically polluted. And this is the home of Gidget. It's one of the most iconic beaches and surf
Right.
spots in the world. And it was just crazy that this place was chronically polluted. And so, surfers at that point had this sort of reputation for being deadbeat, burnout people who didn't contribute to society. They didn't have a lot of political power. And these guys decided to change that. So they tackled that pollution issue successfully. And it was interesting. In 1984 was also when the Olympics were in LA. And,
Yeah.
part of their motivation was like, hey, let's change the image of surfing. And here we are, 40 years later, and now surfing's in the Olympics next month. And
Tell me, how granular does your effort get?
sure. So we work on 5 issues. We work on clean water, which is kind of where we got our start, plastic pollution, coastal development and flooding issues, offshore ocean protection, and beach access.
Wow.
Those 5 issues are kind of, at the end of the day, what shapes your beach experience, right? You got to get there. You don't want the beach or the ocean to be polluted. You want that beach to be healthy and not overbuilt. You want that marine environment to be healthy, and you want it to be plastic free. And we're a grassroots-based organization, so we have 200 chapters and clubs lining the coast from San Diego to Washington and from Florida, where you are.
Well, I tell you what, man, thank you for your efforts and for everything the Surfrider Foundation does. If our viewers want to find out more or how they can help or participate, where can they go?
If you go to volunteer.surfrider.org, you can type in your zip code or the zip code of the beach you're visiting and participate in one of our beach cleanups or one of our other activities out there.
Dr. Chad Nelson, sir, thank you for being with us today on Undiscovered America, and keep up the good work of keeping our beaches clean.
Hey, thanks, David. It was a pleasure.
Stick around. We're just getting started with our beach adventure, more sandy shores and fun when we return. We're diving back into our coastal adventure now, exploring the sun-soaked shores and unexplored spots that make the best beach days unforgettable. So grab your sunscreen and let's continue our journey along the most stunning strands you will not want to miss. Welcome to Galveston, Texas, where southern charm meets the breezy coastline. Today, we're diving into the sandy shores and sunny vibes of this Gulf Coast treasure. First stop, we're heading to the beloved Stewart Beach, a family favorite that's perfect for a day of sun, surf, and smiles. Soft sand stretches for miles, endless surf invites you to take a dip, and a playground that'll keep the kiddos entertained for hours. It's all there. Something for everybody for the perfect beach day, from volleyball and umbrella rentals to an array of casual beachfront dining options. Next up, we're off to East Beach, the go-to spot for the energetic crowd. Known as Galveston's largest beach and liveliest beach, East Beach is where the fun never stops. This is the place to be for live music, exciting festivals, and some of the best beach parties around. And for all you fishing enthusiasts, the East Beach Pier is a fantastic spot to cast a line and see what you can reel in. If you need a break from the sun and the surf and the activity, history and nature await at Seawolf Park. Located on Pelican Island, this park offers a glimpse into the maritime history of World War II submarine USS Cavalia and the USS Stewart destroyer Escort. It's a fascinating spot for history buffs and a great place to enjoy a peaceful picnic by the water. Galveston's charms extend way beyond its beaches. Take a leisurely stroll through downtown and hop on the historic trolley for a scenic tour. Discover the colorful turtle statues scattered around town, each one a unique work of art that tells a story of Galveston's vibrant community spirit. And if you're up for some real relaxation, join a yoga session on the beach to soak in the serene coastal views while stretching under the open sky. To actually get out on the water, head over to the harbor for a guided boat tour, which offers a stunning view of Galveston's shoreline and provides a fantastic vantage point to spot local wildlife, including dolphins and seabirds. The harbor area is also home to a variety of shops and eateries where you can sample fresh seafood and local delicacies. Yeah, Galveston offers a little bit of everything, whether it's a spirited beach party, a family day out, or a relaxing escape to nature. This coastal outpost offerings extend well beyond its beaches. So pack your sunscreen, bring your flip-flops, and get ready to discover your new favorite beachside haven. Now we're heading to another stunning American beach destination, this time to talk about the art of building sandcastles. We're here with Meredith Corson Doubleday. Meredith, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Founder, co-founder of Standing Ovations. What is Standing Ovations?
Standing Ovations is a yearly international sand sculpting event that is put on here in Treasure Island.
To talk about sculptures is one thing, but to see these up close, people won't believe it's sand, right?
They don't,
Right.
and it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're works of art. It's a gallery on the beach, and our event is free. It's one of the only few free events left. Our event is the weekend before Thanksgiving, and these stay up as long as we have our permit, which
Okay.
goes into January.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah,
All right,
they're
so
up through the first week in January.
How do they not fall down? I mean, rain, wind, what is the...
Well, it's great sand.
Yeah.
It compacts well.
Okay.
And we don't have to put any product on these sands. You have to have the right kind of sand.
What is the ideal sand for sculpting?
Well, actually, Treasure Island does not have the ideal sand for sand sculpting.
Okay.
There's a lot of shells in it, which makes it doesn't stick together.
Okay.
You know, so we do import sand for this event. And you usually have a theme.
Right.
And Dan does the designing of most of the exhibition pieces, but each sculptor gets to do one of their own. And we have 8 sculptors from different countries, and they're the best. They're all the best in the country that they live in. They like this event because it's a little bit more fun. There's not as much pressure on them because it's
Sure.
not a competition anymore.
So you travel all over the world for these events, right? But here we are, Treasure Island, Florida. We're on the Gulf Coast. We're at the Bilmar Resort. You tell me this is a special place for you. Why is it special doing it here at the Bilmar?
They treat these sculptors like they're Olympic athletes.
And you get to stay on site here.
You're
Some other
right
places,
here,
not
some
so
other
much.
places, you have to stay off beach.
They treat you like kings here.
Absolutely, it's an elite event.
And part of the fun and part of the, I think, challenge of it is just the ephemera of it. It's there and then
And then it's gone. I think that's the beauty of it. Personally,
Right.
some sand sculptors hate to see their work go. I personally, and my husband, and a lot of, we get so much enjoyment out of actually doing it ourselves.
I understand you were the first female world champion, correct, of sand sculpting. right?
Thanks for reminding me, yes.
And Dan, your husband, is also a very storied sand sculptor, correct?
Yes. Together, we're one of the strongest teams in the world.
And you each
I
have
mean,
specialties or things
Exactly,
you do?
and that's
things you-
what we kind of dance around a sculpture, so it doesn't look like one person did that side and one person did this side.
Exactly.
It's a fluid dance.
A waltz.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
But what I love about this is you guys get together for this exhibition and then boom.
It's gone.
You go back to sand on
It's
the beach.
very ephemeral. Well, and it's something ironic about it that you're taking a product that is already there.
Right.
You're making something beautiful out of it, and it just becomes part of the beach again.
Wow.
It's a cycle.
There's a big metaphor about life in that,
Yes.
isn't there? Wow,
yes.
that's
the
amazing.
circle of life.
Well, I got to tell you, thank you for being with us today on Undiscovered
Oh, yeah.
America. And maybe one day, I'll show up and I'll help you sculpt it.
We'll
right.
give you some pointers.
Very good. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
If you want to know more about it, check out undiscoveredamerica.tv. Find out everything about Standing Ovations. So, you ready to discover a hidden gem on the North Carolina coast? Welcome to the Crystal Coast, a stunning stretch of sandy beaches, clear blue waters, and endless Atlantic coast fun. Get your shades on and let's explore the best of what the Crystal Coast has to offer. First off, there's the serene beauty of Emerald Isle. Imagine miles of pristine white sands and the gentle waves of the Atlantic lapping at your feet. Emerald Isle is a paradise for families and solo travelers alike, with plenty of space to spread out, soak up the sun, and enjoy a day of quiet relaxation. If you're looking for a little more action, then Atlantic Beach is the place to be. This hotspot has water sports enthusiasts and fun seekers of all kinds happy. From paddleboarding and kite surfing to parasailing and surfing, you'll find your pleasure here. And when you're ready to refuel, there are plenty of seaside restaurants serving up fresh seafood and beachside cocktails, my favorite. Next, we are off to Fort Macon State Park, where history meets natural beauty. This beach is not just about sun and sand, it's also home to a historic Civil War fort that you can explore. Walk the battlements, learn about the history of the fort, and then head down to the beach for a swim or a relaxing stroll. The park offers fantastic picnic areas and a scenic hiking trail that provides stunning views of the coast. It's a perfect spot for a day of family fun and discovery. For a truly unique beach experience, check out Shackleford Banks. This barrier island is only accessible by boat, but it's definitely worth the trip, trust me. Shackleford Banks is most famous for its wild horses that roam freely along the beach. These majestic creatures are a sight to behold, and the island offers incredible backdrop for a day of adventure. You can explore the island or simply enjoy the tranquility of this place, which is a true untouched paradise. And let's not forget Cape Lookout National Seashore, where you can climb the iconic Cape Lookout Lighthouse for a panoramic, unforgettable view of the coast. This remote beach is perfect for those looking to escape the crowds and enjoy nature at its finest. The seashore is a haven for bird watchers and nature lovers with its diverse wildlife and pristine beaches. And this storied stretch of the North Carolina coast is a great spot for anybody seeking adventure, escape, history, or just a place to unwind. From the lively shores of Atlantic Beach to the peaceful sands of the Emerald Isle, the Crystal Coast offers an experience like no other. Don't go away. We've got more sun, surf, and seaside fun coming up right after this short break. Stay tuned. Hey, we are just getting started on our journey through the best beach spots you can imagine. So let's hit the wave and continue on our escape to the coast. Welcome to the famous Wildwoods in New Jersey, an authentic slice of coastal Americana, where the sun shines bright, the sand is soft, and the action seems to go all summer long. First up, let's talk about the star of the show. The Wildwoods beaches, 5 miles of golden sand, perfect for sunbathing, beach games, and building the most epic of sandcastles. These free, family-friendly beaches have something for everyone. Whether you're here to relax or ready to dive into some serious beach fun, here's the best part. The wide, spacious shore means there's plenty of room to spread out and enjoy the sun for everybody. Looking for a little adventure? Wildwoods got you covered there too. From parasailing to kayaking and paddleboarding, kite surfing, the beaches here are a paradise for water sports enthusiasts. Feel the rush as you ride the waves or take a leisurely paddle along the coast. And let's not forget the famous Wildwoods Boardwalk. Stretching for over 2 miles, this famed boardwalk is packed with amusement rides, carnival games, and delicious food that will make your mouth water. A couple of drinks too. Take a ride in the iconic Ferris wheel, challenge your friends to a game of skee ball, or indulge in some classic boardwalk treats like funnel cakes and cotton candy. It's a non-stop party that has been drawing folks to these shores for generations. For a touch of nostalgia, visit the Doo-Wop Museum, a treasure trove of mid-century architecture and culture. It's a fun way to step back in time and explore the quirky, retro vibe that makes Wildwoods so unique. And for a bit of tranquility and history, head over to the Hereford Inlet Lighthouse. This picturesque structure offers stunning views and a peaceful garden, perfect for a quiet escape from the bustling boardwalk below. Nature lovers won't want to miss the Cape May National Wildlife Refuge, just a short drive from Wildwoods. This windswept refuge offers a chance to explore beautiful dunes, marshes, and beaches while spotting local wildlife. So whether you're here for the thrilling rides, the beachside relaxation, to relive your misspent youth, or just to enjoy some quality family time, the Wildwoods beaches have something for everyone. Now we're about to explore another fantastic beachside paradise, but this one is of the freshwater variety. Welcome to the Thumb Coast of Michigan. Spanning from Algonac to Port Austin, this region is made up of 9 communities, 5 state parks, 8 lighthouses, and a whopping 140 miles of shoreline. First up is the Port Huron area, also known as the maritime capital of the Great Lakes. Head down to the lakeside beach to take a stroll through the sand and feel the cool water of Lake Huron lapping at your feet. At Lighthouse Beach, the iconic Fort Gratiot Lighthouse, the oldest lighthouse in Michigan, offers stunning views of Lake Huron and the surrounding coastline. For nature lovers, a stroll along Blue Water River Walk is a must. Enjoy the peaceful scenery and maybe even catch a glimpse of a passing freighter on the St. Clair River. Or for a different view of the city, hop aboard the Lady Huron and enjoy a cruise down this scenic spot. Events at Port Huron include the Blue Water Sturgeon Festival on Lighthouse Beach, which gives you a chance to get up close and personal with the gentle giants of the Great Lakes. A touch tank, hands-on activities, workshops, and more bring conservation efforts to light. The Blue Water Fest for the Bayview Mackinac Race takes over Port Huron for a week each summer. Celebrating its centennial race, it is the longest continuously run long-distance freshwater yacht race I'm willing to give them that superlative. The sailing teams leave Port Huron after a week-long celebration downtown and set sail to Mackinac Island on a course stretching up to 250 nautical miles. Looking for a bit of local charm, Lexington Beach is your go-to spot. This beach offers a laid-back vibe that's perfect for a peaceful day by the water. It also has plenty of space to spread out and relax. Enjoy a swim in the warm waters or explore the charming shops and eateries just a short walk away in the tiny village. Further up the Thumb Coast, Port Austin has adventures around every corner. One of the must-do activities in Port Austin is exploring the stunning Turnip Rock, an iconic formation only accessible by kayak or paddleboard. For those seeking a relaxing day by the water, the Breakwall Walkway at Veterans Waterfront Park offers breathtaking vistas of Lake Huron. And there is no better way to end the day than at Port Crescent State Park, where you can relax in the sand and enjoy a gorgeous sunset. So whether you're in the mood for a lively beach day, a peaceful retreat, or a bit of historical charm, Blue Waters beaches have something for everyone. Pack your beach bag, grab your sunscreen, and head to bluewater.org to plan your perfect beach adventure. Now we're whisking you away to one of the most breathtaking coastal treasures in the Pacific Northwest, Cannon Beach, Oregon. First on our beach hopping adventure is the iconic Haystack Rock. Standing at a majestic 235 feet, this ancient sea stack is a symbol of Cannon Beach and a must-see for anyone visiting the area. Get up close and personal with sea stars, anemones, and colorful crabs, or just snap that perfect Instagram shot with this natural wonder in the background. You'll have a photo worthy of a postcard, trust us. For those craving a bit of mystery and wonder, Ecola State Park is your next stop. Lush, forested cliffs drop dramatically into the ocean, offering panoramic views that will take your breath away. Simply take that hike along the scenic trails and you might stumble upon hidden beaches and coves that feel like your own private paradise. Don't forget to bring your camera. You'll want to capture every pristine vista just to share with your friends. No visit to Cannon Beach would be complete without mentioning the historic Tillamook Rock Lighthouse. Perched on a solitary rock off the coast, perhaps you've seen this. This lighthouse, often referred to as Terrible Tilly, has withstood the harshest of ocean conditions since 1881. Though no longer in operation, its rugged silhouette against the crashing waves is a sight to behold and adds a touch of maritime mystique to your coastal journey. Next, we're heading downtown Cannon Beach, where nature meets boutique shopping and mouth-watering eats. Stroll along the quaint streets lined with unique shops and art galleries, cozy cafes. Here, public art adds a splash of color and creativity to your walk with murals, sculptures, and installations that capture the essence of the town's artistic spirit. Grab a coffee or treat yourself to some of the best seafood in the region, all while enjoying the laid-back seaside vibe that Cannon Beach is most famous for. Stay with us for the grand finale. More stunning beach views and coastal highlights are coming up next.
Poshmark is the perfect side hustle. It got me through school, a new job, and getting into my first apartment. There's so much I can sell. Bags, accessories, home decor, and it's so easy to sell on Poshmark, you can do it in a minute. I love it.
We've journeyed from sun-soaked sands to hidden coastal coves, uncovering the magic of each shoreline. And whether it's the thrill of the surf, the tranquility of a sunset, majestic rocky coast, or forgotten traces of maritime history, these beaches collectively offer a worthy coastal escape for any taste. So thanks for joining us on this coastal journey, and until next time, safe travels.